Yo, I just picked up this piece too. This artist.
Oh.
This artist. We commissioned her to do like.
Look
like
at
the
this.
foam piece
That's
and
the
shit.
foam one. Yeah, and it's the foam and it looks white and it's thick. Oh, that's the other one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Different, just kind of like she does like different pages.
I seen that. That's the same artist that did the other one.
Which one?
I think I seen one. It was like the white letters and it said foam and it was kind of like sticking.
Oh
out.
yeah, that was digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was digital.
Holy shit, dude.
She's cool, man.
That artist is
Shout
fucking
out to her.
sick.
Throw a
Look at
shout out
that
to her.
shit. Boom. We definitely gotta plug them artists, dude.
Yeah,
Those
man.
artists do not play with you guys.
Really
I seen
not.
that. That's the shit that makes you seem like big, man.
Yeah, man. It definitely. I think it's important, you know.
And you have people contributing to your art and shit. Holy fuck. I came to the show. I thought you guys were like. I can't believe you've only been at it for like 6 months, right?
Well, as a band, yeah.
As a band?
As a band, yeah.
Oh, I know you've been doing music since like
We've
middle
been
school.
doing it,
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I did a little deep dive. I had to.
You did a little deep dive, yeah.
I
Hey, that's
I
good.
See, you go back to like 2012. That's when your Instagram and shit.
Yeah, man. I do have. Yeah, spend some time.
You go all the way back. I was like, damn, this dude's been playing instruments for the longest, and it's always been percussion, or you've been
Percussion
dabbling?
and drums, yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Holy fuck. And here's the little Delta 8, and I was so surprised on how fucking potent and good Delta 8 is.
How it is.
Did you hit it at the party?
Yeah.
I mean, not the
I
party.
hit the volcano.
The volcano. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's extreme too.
Check,
Holy
check,
shit.
check.
Yep, got you.
The volcano's
Check.
cool, man.
I never smoked out of a volcano till I came there, but you always, rich people have all sorts of weird shit. He was like, yeah,
This is
let's
nice.
just pick this
Hey,
up.
he's cool, man. Hey, they're a cool
Yeah,
group
Rex.
of people.
Rex is a wild man, dude. How you feel about him?
I like him, man. I think he's super sweet, super nice guy, man.
He is, bro. He's crazy, but he's cool. You'll probably see this episode. Yeah, you're a crazy guy.
Nice. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live, dude.
Oh, cool, man.
We're just fucking chilling. Yeah, this is a fucking chill ass podcast.
Sweet, man. That's what's up.
We're just gonna chill and talk like we always do.
Yeah. How do you?
Bro.
Is this? Where should the mic placement be? Just like. Is it
Oh,
just like-
anyway, bro. Yeah,
Alright,
as long
cool.
as they can pick you up. You can tell if it can
man.
pick you up right here. Because when I'm talking, it'll peak, and when you
Got you.
talk,
Got
it'll boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, man.
But no, holy shit. Tell me about like how you came up to start the band. That's really the meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes, man. I
Yeah.
got you.
The meat and potatoes of the shit, dude. That's what they want to hear about.
Oh, here you go, bro. Appreciate that.
So, bro.
That's a sick pipe. Man, foam kind of goes back to my brother and I.
The drummer.
Yeah. No, the guitarist.
The guitarist. Oh, yeah.
The drummer's our little cousin, but I mean he's equally a part of this as well. But like how
sick.
foam started, yeah, he's great. I mean they're all great musicians.
Yeah.
Shout out Tomas, Nico, Julian, foam band, man.
Holy shit. Yeah. I came there, bro. When y'all came on stage, I didn't know what to expect, bro. You had the little bongos in front of you.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, no way he's gonna play that and sing because,
It's
bro,
sick.
when you do this and you sing, it's like your voice kind of like almost like riffs up.
kinda
And you
like
doing like
rhythm, like the rhythm of it.
yeah,
like,
you were into it, bro, but your voice
yeah.
wasn't deterring. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like you were still
yeah.
singing clearly, and I was like, no way, they've been doing this for a long ass time.
Appreciate it,
And
man.
then I overheard you say like, yeah, the band, me and the band together 6 months. I was like, no fucking way. And you had all these fans
Yeah,
that were
man.
ready to come out for you and shit. I was like, no way. How'd
Yeah,
you get
man.
all this much love in like 6 months? Do you think?
Oh, I don't know. At that show, that was at the what's it called? Happy Clouds
Yeah,
Smoke Shop. That show was super cool. That event that they had. I don't know, man. I think just kind of being authentic and playing like live shows like that, and I think people love to see like live bands perform, especially now like after COVID and stuff. Like anytime you see live artists performing or live band performing, like it's exciting,
It's real shit. And you do live music more than you record, I've noticed probably.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah.
We have moments where we like write and record,
Mm.
and then we after we record what we have written and it's kind of out there,
Yeah,
and
dude.
then we try to do shows.
That was fucking sick. You were out there, you were like, bitch, I wish you would. Some shit. You were going in, I was
Yeah,
bro,
dude, a lot of that song actually you're talking about
Yeah,
isn't
man.
even written.
you
It's
just
not-
did that during rehearsal or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you said, bro, I remember everything. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That song put me back into like back classical band days.
I feel that.
I used to listen to a lot of like Coheed and Cambria. And
Okay,
like,
cool, man. Yeah.
Panic at the Disco and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
they're
that.
cool. Yeah.
That just brought me right back to then, dude. You had so much like spirit in you going. You have the drum. He was just doing his little solos and the guitarist. He wasn't missing a beat. I was like,
man.
No way.
Yeah, it's fun, man. We take a lot of pride in our rehearsals and the music we made together. It's just really fun, man. Like it's like the best thing to do, and it's kind of because I have a lot of experience playing. Doing shows as a drummer.
Yeah.
But kind of first time kind of stepping up as a singer, like front man and percussion. I've always messed around with different percussion instruments, but this is me really kind of diving into it and playing along and singing. Trying to be like the front man of a band.
That's so unorthodox that you're the percussionist and the lead singer. Was
that
like
man.
Easy to get into?
Not really. It kind of just like happened. I wanted to do something. I was gonna play bass because I just started learning bass, and I was like, man. But I was like, I feel like there's not a lot of people who realize how much like percussionists or like percussion instruments can add to like a band.
I didn't
like the dynamic sounds. Like it adds a lot. It kind of like it adds so many different, so much depth and different like dynamics to I guess the sound as a whole. And so, our music is kind of like Latin influence in some parts, and so there's a lot of percussive elements that go into that.
Yeah, bongos, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, it wasn't even traditional drums. It was bongos.
Bongos, and we have the timbales, and we have like a woodblock and a couple of cowbells, and it's so fun, man. Because I can't just like stand around sing and then just stand around and wait for my next part to sing.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. And as a musician, I've been drumming my whole life, so like it's like I'm on the sidelines when I watch my little cousin like play the drums.
Yeah, bro.
But he's badass. He fucking kills it. But like I want to be a part of like the jam.
You want to make a sound.
The
too.
jam,
exactly,
like
you want to jam out. That's exactly like the thing when I made rap music. It's like you're behind the producer and he's making all the sounds and shit. And then after he's like, okay, well, you can go record now. I was like, I kind of want to be a part,
like
bro.
The fun part is already happening.
It's like, okay, because you write down the lyrics, you go through all the motions and shit, and it's like, okay, that's all well and good, man, but you wanna feel something while you do it. And I know, I guess other rappers, I'm not speaking for all rappers, they kind of fit into that niche where they're just like, I only rap. I get producers to make my beats.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
and I'm fine. But it just seems so incomplete as an artist for me.
It can be,
That's what it felt,
That's an avenue to pick, because these audio, because I'm an audio engineer. Like I made some beats like every once in a while, but that's not like I don't do that all the time, Like I'm not the best.
This is Delta 8, by the way. This is not marijuana. This is Delta 8. Shout out to the Delta 8 company.
Yeah, and do not come knocking on our door.
Yeah, Turquoise Mountains. Delta 8. Got it from a pop-up. Get off me.
Shout out.
Yeah, continue what you're doing.
No, just saying I make some beats like every once in a while, but it's not like my realm. My skill set is not the best there, right? But I do I record different groups and artists, singers, songwriters, and bands. But I feel like as a rapper, you can take the route of either just sticking to your, being a lyricist and really spitting hard and make that your craft, right?
Oh yeah.
Or you can do you're a producer and you're your own rapper and lyricist, and that's kind of the full package. But I think it's what you want to spend all your craft and time and energy into, either just lyricist, being a crazy person who can flow really well. Or someone who kind of gets behind the scenes, but either way, these producers and audio engineers, they need jobs and they need clients too. So I think you can have both. You're not necessarily having a rapper who has to create their own beats, stuff like that. Even though sometimes it's cool because it's the whole creative process that's involved. Dude. You know what I mean?
Because I think it comes more from my influences. Because you see your favorite artist. Let me move this right here. Boom. You see your favorite artists. Mine. Let me use me for an example. Tyler the Creator.
Heck yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
Cody Cambria, like I told you.
Yeah, nice.
I'm all around the board when it comes to
nice. That's cool, man.
I don't just stick to one genre. Yeah. Steve Lacy.
Yeah.
All
great.
Sorts of people. I can go on and on. When you have you good on it?
Yeah.
Sure. When you have multiple influences and shit, that from different genres.
Yes.
You can't really just pinpoint your artist when you're not listening or thinking about them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's got to pop up like Thundercat. I've been listening to Thundercat for a long time. Man. But if you ask me a week from now who's my favorite artist, I might not say Thundercat because I'm not listening to him in the moment.
I got you.
But if a Thundercat popped off, I'd be like, oh fuck, I forgot Thundercat. Like
yeah.
Thundercat, like he's up there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he definitely is. Great musician.
Yeah, bro.
Incredible bassist, man.
Oh my
He's
God.
wild.
He basically created To Pimp a Butterfly. Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
I don't like, because Kendrick Lamar's gonna get all the credit for it. Thundercat is the secret ingredient. If Thundercat didn't produce that album,
did he produce that whole album like that?
Yeah, I don't know about the whole album. He produced majority.
But he was like a big part of that.
He
like,
was a huge.
That's cool. I didn't even know that. That's actually really cool.
Dude, yeah, Thundercat is out there, dude. He has the sound that you can't imitate, and when you get on top of that sound, you're bound to make a banger. He's the secret ingredient to making goats, and nobody knows that. If there's a if an artist is with
he's
Thundercat,
definitely well respected by other artists, like, and that's probably a big reason why, like.
Yeah, because he put in the work for a really long time. He was in a band that got big in Germany. He had a minor hit in Germany. That's how he popped up.
That's cool.
I forgot what band it was called. You might want to look it up when we get done with this or something. Yeah. But it was really interesting to like read his Wikipedia page.
I see.
And just see like, wow, he's been in this since 2004. 2004, but you've never heard Thundercat until what, like 2013?
Yeah, that's true.
These
when he really popped off, like,
These artists put in work, and that's the thing about consistency. Everyone looks at the artists that just kind of pop off, like Lil Pump and shit. No hate on those kind of artists.
Yeah, I got you.
Because like they're a sound too. They're a sound too, but they blow up way faster just because SoundCloud. There's audiences where they go.
Like when they blow up, that's not their starting point. That's the viewer's starting point of recognizing them. But the artists have, like you said, has been working on their craft and their artistry for like years and years before that. You know what I mean?
Like I'm telling you, like
unless you're some industry like artist, like who just like you get paid, like you know what I mean?
Man,
you're like hot or you're beautiful. Like, hey, we're gonna pay a bunch of money to sing the song that we wrote for you.
Fucking Designer, that's one of them. Designer was one. No one wants to admit it, bro. Designer has no track record.
Yeah, damn.
You gotta look. I always look. There's no track record. Like Uzi, he had a track record before. And I'm not calling him an industry plant, but he's pushed by a label,
Yeah, it's different. It's different. When you have a team like that on that level with so much money and resources, it's just like
it's hard to fall off when you have that much money behind. But it's like that's the same reason some artists don't get along with contracts, because you see artists that are complacent with their contracts. No hate to them, but they'll sign the contract and they'll be fine. They'll do whatever. That's kind of how Drake was. Drake really had no problems with any of his labels until he made OVO and he had his own thing. Yeah, and then he moved.
And
on.
Drake was like an actor.
Yeah, Degrassi. Yeah, he popped off on Degrassi. He made those connections way back. Like he didn't have a music track record maybe. But he had a track record.
He the connections too.
Yeah, he had the connections.
He's in the entertainment industry.
Exactly. Now he's like fucking popping off, breaking records and stuff.
That guy. Wow. Hey, shout out Drake.
Shout out Drake. Yeah.
Hey, repost our video.
Yeah.
Repost Trey's video.
I mean, bro, it's so crazy. Everyone wants to hate on Drake. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, why?
He can make hits, man, and regardless if he has ghostwriters, maybe he does. I don't know the facts behind that.
I mean,
but they're hits, man.
It's the product that we care about.
They're hits, yeah. And like at the end of the day,
and he got bars, bro. He has bars. He has hits, ghostwriter or not. Maybe because he's more famous, he has more eyes on him. You can point out the fact he has a ghostwriter. But for a smaller artist, they can have a ghostwriter too. I've ghostwritten before.
Yeah,
like, bro.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who do that as well. Like it's okay. Yeah.
I don't think less of the artist just because he needs help with lyrics.
A lot of hands it takes to be involved to make a hit song, and then to there's nothing wrong with that, man. But just own it. That's what I say as an artist. Just like
The only reason why people care about ghostwriters and stuff is because it messes up their GOAT conversations when they talk about their favorite artist. They're like, no, but he has a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro. If your artist had a ghostwriter, he'd be on the GOAT list.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm torn between it, man, because like having a ghostwriter, like that's cool. But if I'm trying to intimately and personally connect to the artist, like
you can't pretend. Yeah.
I don't want to pretend. Like, tell me how you really feel. Man,
exactly.
Drake,
those artists, those are rappers. They're more like for the money. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they care.
And
about
it's a job, man.
It's a job.
It's a damn job.
Yeah, so it's gonna be boom. I think the love for the audience. You'll find some of it in the rap community, but it's mostly in other genres. Like other genres make music just because they do it for the love of the fans, like country. That's the most fan-loving genre there is.
George Strait.
George Strait.
A bunch of ghostwriters.
Fucking Johnny Cash when he made music.
Yeah.
But he was kind of flexing. But it was it was less about the money for him. That dude, he came out to meet and greet. There's so many Johnny Cash autographs out there, bro. And try to find an autograph of like. It's hard to find autographs of artists that are popping right now.
Yeah,
like
true.
Like a who Sheck West autograph.
Yeah, I feel like they don't be doing signings like that.
Too much. They don't do fan meetups is a rare thing to go to.
Yeah, and to actually sign off on things.
Yeah,
man. Like,
and it's usually televised when they do it.
Yeah.
You'll see an artist do a fan meeting, and it's all over YouTube. They're recording it.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why they're doing it, and then they'll stop doing it for the rest of the day.
That's true. It's a big like publicity stunt
and
stuff
I even
like
pull
that.
out like unorthodox artists. Fucking Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift did fan meetups all the fucking time.
Taylor Swift, man.
She did
her and her dad did the industry right, man. They did it because they didn't sign off to a label at first, and I think they were just their own label. I don't know all the details, but like they did it all within house, pretty much, just between her and her family. And I think her dad started the production company or something. But so everything that they did and they blew up was directly back to
So
them.
she did it the right way, but Britney did it.
Britney.
I feel bad.
I mean, damn, man.
R.I.P. Nah, that was kind of fucked up. I heard about that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Free Britney.
That was so. Is she free yet?
I don't even know, man.
Is Britney free?
Is she free? Is she being held like? It was all that shit with her dad, right?
It was her dad. I think her old manager got sick or something, and her dad took over.
It just like rolled over or something.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Nah, this is
no
all mine."
kids. You gotta rehearse 24/7. Wear this. You can't wear that. I gotta know who your boyfriend is. Move here. Yeah, she was.
Really, man. I don't know all the ins and outs of that, but that's rough.
It's like contracts, bro. Contracts make you a slave.
Especially between like a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
weird.
weird.
Yeah, it's ruthless.
It's ruthless.
And you gotta see the money, because I told you about that. I used to make music and tell my producer I was only number 9 in Austin, dude. On a local chart list, Reverb Nation.
Cool.
And
hey, nice.
Appreciate it. And when I was number 9,
shout out. What was you have an artist name?
Yeti Boy Trey.
Yeti Boy Trey.
Yeah,
I like that. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I got it in jail.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I don't know why.
You've had a crazy life, man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I did a lot of shit. That's just what happens when you're inconsistent.
Your experiences, man. Everything you always talk about, it always surprised me. I'm like, damn.
Bro, it's inconsistency, dude. I never stick to doing one thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. It accumulates when you're young. You know.
Yeah, I got you.
I think it just looks worse the older you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
that's good. It's good. Like you have a good awareness and like perception of yourself. Like, you're like trying to be more steady and consistent now, man. That's good, man. That's really good.
You gotta be. I mean, you can sound cool all day. If you ain't making money, you're worthless. And we're in America, bro.
Damn. In the capitalist society, you know.
Like, I can't do anything broke. I can't.
Money talks. Money's king in this country.
Can't have a girlfriend, bro. You
can't have a girlfriend.
Bro, whoever says they don't like you for money, I ain't gonna lie. It's more to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not for her, but she wants to be able to know you can like handle yourself too, so you can take care of yourself.
That's true, man.
And it also turns back to taking care of her as well, because they don't want to admit that.
Of course not.
But,
and there's a lot of like unspoken words in those like relationships.
That's what daddy issues are. Sometimes like,
man, we getting deep.
Like fucking.
Let's go in. Let's do it.
Like fathers aren't around. They don't take care of you.
Yeah.
The first dude you get with that you're in love with, however he treats you.
That's gonna be, and you're trying to relive. Like I want to either reinforce like the negative aspects that my dad instilled in me.
Hey, this guy over here is talking shit about me. Dad, somebody's bullying me at school. Like, bro, you're just looking for somebody to like have your back at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that goes back to money, bro. If you're broke, you can't do a lot. You can't do a lot. If your bully's richer than you, you're gonna be bullied for a long time.
Richer.
Yeah, it's good. Money. It's America, bro. You can.
True, man.
You can do a lot of things, and you can.
It's cold hard facts, you know.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't but whenever you meet someone like that or try to make a relationship, I try to like whenever you do a business deal, just make it fair. Like give me my worth, I'll give you your worth, and like at the end of the day, we can still put monies aside.
And hopefully, both of them know it.
Yeah,
know the
exactly.
Because holy shit, I thought the thing about when I was making music and when I was like starting to stop is because my producer, I was broke.
Yeah.
And I was trying to like continue making music, and my producer was recording me for free because I put him in the studio.
Okay.
like I dead ass got him the job at the studio, so it was kind of an unspoken agreement. Should have made it a writing agreement or something, because
definitely should have.
You know,
definitely should always write it out, man. That is key. That is key. Bro.
Everyone wants to be so friendly until it's too late. Because
exactly.
you don't know when to grow up until you get.
And you don't know, like, okay, when am I getting paid now, or like when are we not working with each other anymore? You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like,
because
you
it was
gotta
going
write
for
it
a
out.
long time. I used to drive him to work. He was richer than me too. He had a maid that cleaned his house. Yeah,
crazy.
And that's why I'm not gonna say most. I don't know most producers. Most producers that I knew, they had money, bro.
I mean, they do a lot of stuff, you know.
Because
like,
they have all that equipment, bro. That equipment is
true.
not cheap.
It's
like
definitely not cheap.
Any producer that can just hop out a good beat and have all this shit. The money's coming from somewhere. Most of the time, their family.
Yeah.
And they have time to spare to do that shit. Not all producers. Some producers, like Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla was an old producer back in the day. All he had was an Akai, like a little beat maker.
Yeah.
And he just downloaded.
And sometimes that's all it takes, you know? Like, you can just utilize what you have. Like, it doesn't always
He was the best producer, bro. Like, one of my favorites, like, all time. He made, he probably made some beats from artists you didn't even know he made, you know? But the producers these days, there's so many things you can buy these days. And so many.
That's true, man. There's so many free beats on YouTube. And
like, I can spend $300 to make my voice on this song just a little better.
Yeah.
Just a little better. Buy a little device. Have it like you put the XLR through it. I think it's called like a cloud machine. I was trying to get. I was buying this on Amazon, and it was like, other people buy this, you know, and it's like a little sound condenser or something.
Is that what is that? What brand is that? Is that Focusrite?
Oh, this is Shure.
Sapphire.
This right here.
No, the
the thing.
Your little interface, yeah.
Oh, this is Steinberg, and I gotta replace it.
Sounds German.
Yeah, Steinberg. It was a Facebook Marketplace.
Cool, man.
Had to get some.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's exactly all you need to like hook up a couple mics and like.
Oh yeah, I mean I had a way better one. I gave it to some dude when I was moving. It was too big, and it was like it had like 16 inputs. I wasn't that big of a studio. It was like a studio. It had those little wall mounts.
Yeah.
So it was for like a legit studio, but I was like, I only need this. I mean, I have a home studio.
Yeah. I got you.
And I don't know how to take care of anything. As you can see, I showed you where my AKG was, just in a corner. Fucking collecting dust for no reason.
I got it, man. You need to find places for it, man. Like, hey, you put on your shelf or something. That helps me.
I'm not used to having shit, man. It's just.
Oh, I got you.
I'm a simple man, dude.
Yeah.
Like, look how I'm dressed. I'm so chill right now. You know, like, and you see how I go out. I'm just.
Yeah, man, it's great.
I don't wear jewelry, dude.
I got you.
I'm so vibed out. I don't see a worth in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's all perspective too. You know, like, and it comes from personal and.
Yeah, because you can
personal stuff.
You can go different roads. Because I guess it's because I never had it when I was a kid, so I never wanted.
So it wasn't. You never created that desire.
Other people are like, I never had it. Now I got money. Now
now I want. Yeah.
I told you I had money. There's my safe over there. I used to have to keep shit in my fucking safe. And when I had that, all I spent the money on was boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
Like,
hey, those are the essentials, man. I mean, that's what really can.
I can play the best games I want now. That's
make
better
some cool
than any
stuff.
fucking chain I can get.
Yeah.
I could play Cyberpunk when it came out, even though it was kind of, you know.
Yeah, I heard it was
something.
The graphics were weird. There was like a lot of glitching and
glitches,
shit.
Man.
Unfinished. I hear everyone says like an unfinished game. You know?
I got a fucking, what's this shit called? RTX 3080. And that basically means like I should be able to play any game that's out right now on the best graphical settings. Everything.
That's
like,
cool.
Like possible. But like Cyberpunk, even though I had that, it was still kind of like glitching, cars flying in the sky. I wasn't tripping that much. I wasn't tripping. But the fact that, you know, that's the shit I spent my money on. And you know, bills and all sorts of shit. Got this new place.
Bills,
I got savings at least to do what I want. I can leisurely, like, I don't want to not have a job. But if I wanted to just take a vacation right now, I could take like a month vacation and just be vibing. But I'd never buy a chain. If I bought a chain, I couldn't do any of that shit. That's how I see it.
I feel that. It's for the clout of it, you know.
Yeah, it's for the clout.
And some people just like appreciate the jewelry like that.
I see the worth in it. I mean, it's more than just having the chain.
And it's an industry too, you know. Like it's a business part of it.
It's presentation. You're investing in yourself when you get a chain.
And like people who sell jewelry and buy jewelry, like it's a scene in itself, you know.
And it all comes with the like I said, the presentation. Because some people shouldn't get chains because it's not fitting of them. You know, I feel like it. Logic shouldn't get a chain. I don't know if Logic has a chain.
Logic shouldn't get a chain.
That's what I think.
Logic, if you're listening, Put down the chain.
You shouldn't have a chain.
Sit down the chain.
You're perfect the way that you are.
Pick up the. What should he have then? Like, what should he be wearing?
He has everything he needs. He's talented.
But like, if he doesn't wear a chain, like, what type of necklace should he be wearing or something? Or like,
probably one of those like fossil necklace.
Yeah.
Necklace would be sick.
Okay. That's kind of cool, actually.
I have 3 fossils I want to make into necklaces, but I don't know what to do with that shit. It was like 2 shark ones. It was a rare black shark tooth. I'm trying to find it in one.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I had to look it up, and it was like, yeah, if it's black, it's rare. That's nice. I'm like, oh shit, and it was like this big.
That's cool,
shark
man.
Tooth. Oh my god, I would never want to be bit by one of those.
Nah, man, the sharks.
I don't think they just attack people though. I feel like
you're in their territory, in the water.
In their yeah.
Like that's like.
It's like, what the fuck's this guy doing in my yard?
For real.
Like, you know
yeah, exactly. Or like he's just standing in my living room. Like, what the hell?
We're just like sharks. I mean, you hear people who have land like, oh, someone's trespassing. I'm finna get my gun. Like, bro, the sharks is saying the same thing. Yeah, someone's trespassing. I'm finna bite your ass.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I wanted to make a necklace out of that. I felt like that would be fitting. I went to
that's cool.
Went to some jewelry store.
Cool earthy vibes too. Like
oh,
it's like
so cool. And I went to Uline, got some gold 14 karat like string.
Nice.
To like wrap around it.
Oh, that's cool.
Never got around to doing it though. But I was like, I could make a necklace out of this shit.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, jewelry making is a fucking industry, dude.
Industry is art, a craft, man.
I just never know where to get the good shit. I really want to get into making gold jewelry.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't wear it, but I could definitely make it. And I'm into art, so I'm like, I could learn the craftings and sculpting like some good.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like fucking sell it out or some shit. That's a lot of money. You see, I have people on my Snapchat selling jewelry. It's like, yep, $600 ring. Let me know if you want it.
Yeah.
It's like, are you
and people who want that and are really into that stuff, they'll buy that, and they'll even pay more. Like this person offers $620. Like, all right, well here's $700. Like,
I don't know when we were at Chiba 2 nights ago.
Shout out Chiba.
And yeah, fucking sick, fucking toasted sandwiches. I said that's such an attractive way to say sandwiches. Toasted sandwiches.
Toasted subs.
Yeah, if it's like cold subs, I'd be like, oh, okay.
It's not
toasted.
Toast is different, yeah.
Okay.
You got the nug, the pinner, and the blunt. The blunt's the largest sandwich.
Naming the fucking sandwiches out of blunt. I mean, after blunts. Austin doesn't really give a fuck about weed.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, every time we go to an event, there's like weed everywhere, CBD. I can tell the difference now. This Delta 8 you still good on it?
I'll hit it, man.
I didn't know if you were still good on it. I still got more in this thing.
Whatever, man. Yeah,
let me talk it up because there's not that much in this.
Man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want you to get just a pussy hit and shit. Do you fuck with smoking out of these pipes?
I do, man. I used to have a Gandalf pipe like that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
My roommate sadly broke it, but it's okay.
So, bro, I just go on Instagram, meet some glass. I can hit you up on some glass makers.
Yeah.
Order a custom piece. They're more cheap than you think.
I can't. Nah. I mean, I
smoke
could.
shops.
But I'm just simple, man. I just need like either a pipe, a joint, or like
make it for you. I used to sell.
I have a pretty good pipe right now.
Yeah.
Nice and compactable.
There's like I got like 60 unique pieces for. No, not 60. I got 3 unique pieces for like $60. They were like octopus pipes.
Nice. That's cool.
They were like the head of the octopus.
3 pieces for $60?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good deal.
You gotta meet the artist. The only time those were expensive is when they hit the shops.
Oh, I got you.
Because the shops gotta buy them off.
Yeah, that's a good deal right there.
Yeah, because those pieces, each of them, I could probably sell them for $300.
Yeah, so I was about to say those pieces. You sell those pieces for
because they're handmade, American made. There's a lot of.
How much you get these for?
Wow. Probably one of the one at the end right there.
On the right?
160. The green one that looks like a dick kind of.
They kind of all look
like a whale dick. You know, I was smoking out of one of them. He was all like, you know why I never hit out of that? I don't know that, but it looks like you're sucking your dick.
Looks like you're sucking the one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left.
I see. Yeah, I see.
I used to smoke out of that mainly until that guy said that, and I was like, for real?
That's funny as fuck.
No homo. Like, I don't have a problem with it.
No homo, man. 2021.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with people smoking dick, sucking dick. I just don't, you know.
Maybe just not preferred, you know.
Not preferred. Maybe it's just not my time.
If you just option.
I'm a man of my time still. You know, I don't want to be known as the guy who's sucking dick, you know what I mean?
The guy who's smoking dick?
That's just how I was coming in, man. Yeah, I don't want to be smoking dick, man.
Hey, don't smoke dick, kids, all right?
I got them bitches. And that's like, yeah, don't do that. That's kind of hurt. But
that hurt.
I got my original weight right there. It reminds me of like how I got everything. That shit's broke as hell.
Oh, I see. The one in the front?
Yep, that was my first weight. for weighing CBD.
Mm.
Yeah, CBD.
CBD.
Yeah, CBD.
CBD.
But fucking those pieces, like I got them for less than $200, all of them.
That's good. Yeah, those are great deals to be honest, because like
Yeah.
a lot of those could easily go, especially the large one on the far right.
Oh, that was my main. I broke the bowl. That's the only reason why it's right there. I'd smoke out. You see the water still in it.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, you see the water still, and I used to smoke that every day. Those long shaft. God, pause. Those long shaft bongs, bro, are the fucking best. I swear to God. And I don't really know the science behind why. I think it's just like the longer it takes the smoke to hit your lungs, the more you can fill it up. You want to take like really sharp, like intakes with it. You really want to inhale really deep when you hit those, and you'll just get high as fuck.
You put water in it, you said? No.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah. I don't put ice though. Ice. I talked to a guy at an event. He exposed ice to me. He was like, ice is good and stuff, but you get less high from it. It's an easier hit.
Really?
But you get less.
Yeah, because like it cools the smoke and
cools
stuff.
the THC and it stays in the water. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, but luckily I've been taking harsh hits my whole life. So it's like, because natives were doing it. They were smoking out of pipes.
That's true.
Water. Yeah, they were taking fucking tobacco.
Yeah, man, they be in the sweat lodges doing that, you know.
Bro, yeah, just boom, passing it like. No, they're
people
not.
Just
tripping.
pass out. They just pass out like, oh, it's okay. He's just having a quick.
And they're not bitching about.
He's
no
just
ice.
tripping real quick.
Yeah, like I could probably hit a bong, knowing me myself, with no water in it, no problem. Just because like that's how you could.
Yeah, honestly, that shit kind of sucks. But yeah, if
I mean
you can condition it. You can condition it.
You hear my voice, bro? Like, that shit barely bothers me. Yeah. I don't know if I got.
Hey, you got the cough? Is that the COVID cough? Or what?
Oh, it's the fucking mucus and shit.
I feel that.
Nah, but bro. Like, and that's another thing too. You can tell by my voice. I've been fucking dealing with coughs for a long fucking time, bro. I sound like a fucking smoker, and I'm only 21. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not tripping about it. But even when I was in jail, dude, holy shit, I sounded way older and hoarse.
It probably helped you out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Because I was working out too and shit. But I wasn't talking that much.
That's crazy, man. How, dude, jail, like, we could have a whole separate podcast for this, like, talking about that,
we
man,
could.
to be honest.
It's not even interesting. I think the most interesting.
Not interesting to you, but like other people, you know, not everyone can have that perspective.
Anyone can do it. Jail is just,
anyone can do it.
I mean, honestly speaking,
anyone can go to jail. You know?
Anyone can do a crime.
Try jail. It might be right for you.
Do your thing. Go hit a lick. But shit, like when I was in jail, it was boring. You had people. I was already in a ghetto though. Like I was living.
It felt a little bit like jail, huh?
Yeah, I've been living ghetto my whole life, probably. I used to live around a bunch of like immigrants. No hate to immigrants, but
hey man,
dude, I was living next to just people who
understand
like, trash all over the floor.
Yeah.
Not a specific
the quality of
life,
life, man. You know, like it's a different social class, different social status.
It's like nothing about the ethnicity. It's more like the situation.
Everything, all the people and unfortunate individuals who either fall through the cracks of America.
Yeah. Dude.
Or what?
It makes you fucking bitter. There's a lot of bitter.
There's a lot, man. You know, like people don't understand that. Like, if you're so stuck in your bubble all the time, you know, whatever social class you're in, and you don't ever step out and see the wide range of all the different qualities of life, you know.
Oh man.
Then like you're never gonna first of all, you're not gonna be able to appreciate what you have if you're like in a better condition, right? But you're just gonna be like glued to your own little slice of reality, and like you're not gonna be able to see the world for what it really is, you know. And that's how you really kind of like start to see clearly like the problems in America.
Filter swap this.
And I don't want to start talking about politics, nothing. But
go ahead.
It's like, nah.
Nothing to bro.
But it, you know, it's just one of those things, man. Like trying to figure out what's best, man. What's best for people, and how the government can be of aid to people of all
the whole thing about
demographics.
Politics is, bro, nobody's really right at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. It's
all opinions.
It's this big social science experiment, you know.
Like
that we're just partaking in.
You can be right on some things and wrong on. There's no party that's completely right on everything. It's just whatever you want to accept. That's the whole thing. Roman Empire. Not everyone in the Roman Empire wanted to be a republic. Caesar came to power. It almost became a dictatorship. Some people wanted to become a dictatorship. Some people didn't.
Yeah.
They killed Caesar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the Republic. The Republic was in high standing. Those were like the good guys.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bro, the people get a voice. But they killed Caesar.
Yeah.
Well,
in name of like democracy or in name of like kind of letting, because you can't have one ruler, man.
But
you
the thing is, after they killed Caesar, they switched governments anyway.
Mm.
So it was like, okay, you killed him, and then they went to a civil war. It was him. There's a guy named Pompey, and there was somebody else. He was like a third party. They took the third party out, and it was Augustus. That was Caesar's. Like, he wasn't even related to Caesar. He was like he was barely related to Caesar type shit. He wanted to control Rome because he had the claim to it. I was under Caesar. I knew Caesar. Caesar
He had
no
the
kids.
blood claim.
Yeah,
because he was like, she said, sort of related.
He wasn't. Well, people want like that. That's something. Okay.
That was like, hey, you are.
Historians will probably
like
know.
Apprentice or something, or like.
He was always under Caesar. Caesar kind of had like a homosexual thing going on with him. Type
I don't know, man. You're pretty.
Which was common.
You're pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, it was common in that, but you're pretty knowledgeable about.
I appreciate you, brother.
About this.
Just a lot of
that history.
Jail,
yeah, that's cool. That's good, man.
But.
Man, you switching pipes, man.
Oh,
you
got
switching
you, bro.
the pipe.
Just because the pipe, the filter, I gotta take the filter out and scrape it a little.
Oh, I got you.
So I just.
Cool, man. Cool.
But when they got into the war, Augustus had the intentions. These were intentions. The real story was probably he wanted to capture Pompey and have him executed legally, which is fine. That's kind of the only direction you can go in this situation. There's no peace after that. Those were times where no peace was gonna happen. If you declared war, one of you's gonna die. Period.
Yeah.
You can do it legally. You can do it rationally.
There's no texting, hey, let's call it off.
It's almost like a boxing match. If I beat you, I can respect you. I can dap you up, but I have to kill you. You have to die.
True.
You know?
True.
So Pompey was losing hard after a while. And some people wanted Pompey in office because Pompey, I think his thing was Pompey was about to marry Caesar's daughter, but Caesar's daughter died. So and
the drama, man.
Yeah,
there's some crazy drama stuff.
The thing that goes is like, oh, so your daughter's dead? I have no reason to have a truce with you then. Like,
I see. Yeah, that kind of was the only thing keeping the relationship.
It was nothing like sentimental. It's no movie drama like my dog. We're still friends.
Yeah.
No, it was political.
Yeah,
he was marrying the daughter to be related to Caesar, and if Caesar died,
then to have the power.
Yeah, and he would be a high-ranking general.
Yeah,
and he already was. But and he went to what was it? He fought Persia. Pompey went to Persia, I believe, and he was doing campaigns over there. So he had his own name and right. Augustus. The reason why nobody wanted Augustus on the like high general side, and if you're watching this podcast, I swear to fucking God, if you try to fact correct me, just look it up. It's on Google. Okay?
Look it up.
Look it up. I read a book too. Okay.
I think he's right. He sounds like he's
I mean,
right.
I am right. I'm on the right road.
He's on the right road. If we think he's close, man.
Yeah. This is how the story went.
This is off the top of your head, by the way.
Yeah.
You're not reading off anything.
I'm not reading anything. I'm just trying to remember it. But like, Augustus was like being trained basically, dude. Like he was like what, 15, 16 years old. No one was taking him seriously. There was a show called Rome, and I think there was like a scene where he was so inexperienced and so under Caesar, they had to take him to like a brothel to lose his virginity and shit.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like, oh, you ain't getting laid, bro. Like, you have no time to.
Augustus?
Yeah.
Damn, poor Augustus.
Yeah, I think he was gay too.
Hey, rip Augustus. Oh, and he's gay.
Yeah. Augustus was kind of crazy. He was a good emperor.
Yeah.
After him were the crazy ones like Nero
and that was close. That kind of was the beginning of the fall of the Roman Empire.
Dude, the empires fall 24/7.
Yeah, that's true, man.
They're always falling. This is
very true.
Fall. You could say the fall happened after Caesar died and they switched governments. You could say the fall happened after Augustus died. You could say the fall happened after the barbarians attacked Rome and they had to split. It became Eastern Rome and Western Rome.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and Western Rome got his shit ate and fucking turned into basically Italy. And Eastern Rome turned into Byzantine until it fell to Constantinople, fell to the Turks and the Ottomans, and became like, yeah, Turkey. So the fall could have happened anywhere.
Yeah.
Some people say Rome is still empire under Turkey. Like it's.
I mean, like it doesn't just dissolve, you know. I mean, I guess it kind of can,
the
but
people,
like
it's just the leadership. It's
the
just
leadership
the
and the
color
bloodline.
change.
Because like if you think about it like that,
Now,
then
but
it's like
the bloodline ended when the barbarians came.
yeah, that's right. So like it's all about like trying to find out when that happened, you know. But you know, there's still like people who are descendants from many of these people from history, you know, that we hear about and read about.
Oh yeah, that's why, bro. It's really hard to find a pure bloodline unless your family all its life just been purists. Or
yeah, that's true.
Those are probably racist.
Yeah,
if they
yep.
are. So like, if you find someone who's 100% white, yeah, run away. How'd you do that?
How'd you do that?
Yeah, because it's like.
Or they're in such a rural area where there's nothing but like 12 people.
And that's probably racist too.
definitely.
I'm not going there. I'm not going anywhere where everyone's pure white. Yeah. Romans, bro, I think the emperors were the only ones who were like, you're supposed to keep your bloodline Roman. And I think that was purely political.
Yeah.
Because
it's a power move, man. That's all that power move shit. Just like trying to.
Yeah, they were trying to. Because if you were gonna rule the world, you want to be a race that can be recognized and respected. Because the Roman citizens, if you look like a Roman, you got privileges. That's where racism originated. It wasn't usually like, oh, I hate blacks. It's more like, oh, I'm Roman. I deserve these privileges. I enslaved your people. I have our colors are on top of your country. You look Gaulish. I know you're a Gaul.
Yeah.
You can't talk shit to a Roman. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was all political. It was political racism before it was like racism where America became integrated and shit. And it was all like, man, I just don't like blacks because they just won't lead. But I don't rule blacks, so I can't really say nothing about it. The president's black. So yeah, that's why you're racist, because you feel entitlement, but you don't have any. You know what I mean?
See. Yeah.
It's like
it feels like you should have entitlement because like what you see other people who are in power, like maybe they reflect me somewhat, but you're not in their position.
Yeah, you don't have any entitlement. You don't rule us. You didn't win any wars against us. If a German rose up and that one German and his family of purebred Germans ruled the world in one day, even then, dude, you're not purebred. Like, you're not gonna be pureblood if you're gonna get with anybody else. Who's he gonna marry?
Yeah.
Who's he gonna get with? Like, bro, you're gonna have to marry yourself. No, the incest. That's exactly
the incest.
What
that's
they
true,
did.
man.
That's exactly
incest.
What they did.
And you know, I mean, that brings about a lot of complications.
I know
in a lot of ways.
Bro, I used to know the European families by name, dude.
Really?
That were just king.
Whoa.
Ooh, what was it? Fuck. I'm gonna have to text it to you or something, dude. There were the kings, and this is how the kings happened. Like, there were kings that ruled under houses. Just kind of like Game of Thrones, dude.
I got you.
We can use Game of Thrones names just to like.
Yeah, and they were just reflecting what already happened in history. Obviously not with the dragons and shit.
If I was a
maybe
king,
there are dragons.
if I was a king and I wanted my son to be king and I want to increase his claim to the throne, and I knew for a fact a former king that's not in power anymore, like a house of a former king,
it's still like trying to do their
like
shit.
in Prussia, they don't even have to still be doing it. They're always going to be in a high class because their relatives were kings,
and their name and stuff.
Or if they weren't, they're all dead. Because sometimes you want to kill all of the bloodline, you know. So it can go both ways. But most of the time, you'll be like, I want to marry the old king of King Arthur, like the King Arthur's daughter. I want to marry King Arthur's daughter to my son. So when he becomes king, he's gonna be a king, and the queen is gonna be a heir. Like, you're gonna have like a legit ass heir to the throne from there. Like the queen's gonna be a descendant, not a heir, a descendant of King Arthur, and your son is gonna be a descendant of you, and you're a king. Yeah. So that kid is gonna be like a he's gonna be under the king's house, but he's gonna have King Arthur's blood in him. So it's just increasing the
that's true
thing. And after a while, your houses are gonna like meet up again, because that's what they do. Like these houses aren't gonna marry a peasant. You're not gonna see these houses marry a merchant.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All these royal houses.
Hey man, you'll sometimes even see some of that still today, man.
Yeah, no, they'll be. I mean, shit, you never know. These people do it behind the scenes. That's the thing about celebrity lives. We only see like 30% of it.
Yeah, and also people just like, even in like middle class and upper middle class and maybe a little bit of like the higher class.
Yeah, merchants did it all the time. Dukes and the people in duchies and the barons. Like, even though you're just a mayor in today's sense, you'd want to marry another baron or something. Exactly. Or if you want to move up,
or just a
you'd hopefully want to marry someone higher.
That's
like,
true.
I want to marry a count. I'm a duke. I want to marry a count. if I marry a count, then like maybe I can get
and then you climb the social ladder, you know, and like that still happens a lot today.
You can get a claim to the throne just by doing that for enough years.
Yeah,
you can have people like
that's very true.
I've been listening to this guy more than I've been listening to the king. Why is this man not king?
Yeah, especially when they're authentic and pure like that. Like, because sometimes, you know, people in power and current power positions.
This man's son's grandfather, this man's great grandfather, and this woman's great great grandfather helped my family recover land from the British. So when we get that land back from the British, I want this kid's family to be king because his family's been helping us all these years, and he has the bloodline to prove it. Or it can go like if somebody from another family comes up and this king's crazy and he's all like, you know what, fuck incest. I like this Saxon woman.
I like this dime over here.
I'm gonna kill everyone who tells me I can't do it. I'm gonna kill all the bloodlines. You think I can get big if I'm in a if this is my bloodline? We're saying this, by the way, very vaguely.
Yeah. Also, no offense to any fours out there.
Yeah. We're just going back in time.
I love all the numbers.
Yeah, but it was any four. We need fours out here.
We need fours. We need fives. We need threes and twos.
I could be a four to you.
Jack, it's all about your perspective, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's so subjective. It's subjective to the viewer.
But a king wants a 10. So, you he's going to kill everybody who he thinks going to be a good suitor. Cause
that's true, man.
It goes from being someone as a suitor to competition. Because if you made your decision, you're not marrying this family. Now this family's a threat. You know, if you're not inviting this family to feasts and you're not allowing this family to marry your brother for some reason. Yeah. Because sometimes it's not you. Sometimes they're like, I want to link with you. Let my son marry your brother. Yeah. We'll be cool. No.
Yeah, actually, and those politics, man, can be so complex.
Yeah, bro.
And cutthroat, man.
Yeah, holy shit. Game of Thrones had it almost like right.
Game of Thrones was good. Too bad the last couple seasons weren't as good as they could have been.
I don't know what the fuck.
Very sad.
You seen how they killed the Lannisters, dude? They're just like
everything just happened like just so fast and so just like it was just a speed run. They sped run through the whole thing, man.
It was disappointing. They basically ended the fucking whole show at a circle table, like a table meeting. Yeah. Like, yep. Well, the wheelchair guy, you're the king.
The wheelchair guy.
Because you what? Seen the Ice King? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you're the king. He has like visions of like raping and shit like that.
And Arya, you killed the Ice King. You just stabbed that motherfucker. No battle or nothing.
Bro, she came flying in like a what's
squirrel,
it called? Flying squirrel. Just boom, man.
She did the fucking drop down and
that's right.
I don't know where she got that from, but I swear that was in a video game or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's done before.
Was it like The Walking Dead or some shit? Some shit. It was like a point and click, I know, because like you're supposed to stab somebody and they'll grab it. And they're like, click your hand. Oh, you click your hand and you'd like drop it.
It's an OG move, to be honest. It's like one of those things like, oh.
It's in Star Wars too.
Look over here, but I'm over here.
Yeah, boom. Right there. I was like, damn, y'all really just killed the Ice King just by stabbing him in the liver.
Yeah.
Dude died of liver damage. All that build up for a fucking liver punch.
Straight in the liver, man.
It's like, holy shit.
Like, he can't just freeze that shit? Like, what the? Oh, wait, it was the special blade, right? Obsidian glass.
I feel like he should have ate it a little bit. Like, oh, you thought that would work?
Yeah.
You gotta fight me for real now.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's see a battle, you know?
Yeah, or bring the Hound back. Why'd you kill the Hound? Why?
Yeah.
God damn.
I forgot about all that shit, man. That's
Dude,
fucked.
yeah, I remember it because it hurt my feelings.
He was a cool character.
He was the best.
Rest in peace.
One of the best fucking characters. Dude, it was a good original character. I'm all about.
Yeah, he was. He played it great too.
Yeah, the way that they made him, he had the whole burn mark on his side.
That's right. Character development.
He hated everyone, but
and
he was
then
cool.
like he like opened up with fucking Arya.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
Like, they're all cutesy and like cool.
Bro, I was like, yeah, and it wasn't like weird. It wasn't creepy. It was
it was good. It was friendly. It was
and I was like, dude, that's so hard to do. And then you just separate him, and kill him.
Fucked him up, man. Fucked him up.
And I was like, bro, you should have let him stomp his brother's head in because he was fighting his brother. That was
that's right.
That was the fight that they were leading
up to.
That's right. That's right. You better give me my satisfaction. Let this guy.
For real, man. Like he should have done some shit.
No, they made him like get his ass beat by him and then fall off a tower with him. I was like, no, that's not the Hound I know. Hound would have whooped his ass. I don't know.
And then Daenerys, man, like
he got crazy.
Crazy ass.
And got fucking twilighted, stabbed by her.
Twilighted. Yeah, for real.
For some shit. I was like, yeah, man.
And man, Jon Snow, man, like what happened to him? He just became like he was like so badass, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm a simp for my girl. Even though he ended up
turned into a fucking zombie,
chopping her down and shit. Yeah.
And he was like, nah, Daenerys wouldn't do that. And then she did that. I guess that's what changed his mind.
She went out of bounds, man. She did all the cheat codes on the dragon,
fucking
man.
Dragon
she was like,
fly through, and everyone's like,
come
oh,
on, what is going on?
Oh, Daenerys, and fucking dragon just fucking I was sitting there like I would be shocked right now if I didn't know what was gonna happen next, because I recognize plots, dude. I'm not a fucking.
They became too predictable, man. Like
very predictable, because I'm like, oh, so you're gonna make us hate her by doing this big ass.
All that shit, man. Like,
yeah,
come on.
It was out of nowhere. Like, she just killed everybody.
Yeah.
What was the build up to killing everybody? What would make me think she would kill him?
Yeah, and actually go through with it like that.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
Or think like, nah, she wouldn't do that. Like, you're supposed to make your readers or your viewers kind of like see it coming but doubt it.
Yeah, and also too, if they see it coming like one way, but then you do like a quick like, oh, juked you out. This is actually happening. You're like, no way, this is a twist and shit. Nah. But they didn't do any of that, bro. Like,
fucking killed all them motherfuckers. Damn. And how did that?
F minus, guys, come on.
F minus.
I mean, I know y'all made y'all's bag. Game of Thrones producers. I forgot y'all's names.
You take the bag and get out of here.
I forgot y'all's names, but F minus. Come on.
Get out of here.
Get out of
here. The dude who writes the books. I don't know.
Because he didn't like.
He was disappointed. Yeah.
And they were like, because he didn't have all the books written for the rest of the seasons that he made.
And the showrunners took it.
Apparently he helped out and stuff, but like, whenever he writes his books and storylines, that's his like creation. That's like so.
I wonder how I'd feel if somebody just took my book or some shit and just made a season ending like that, just shit on it. It was like, yep, we ended the show, but you can keep writing the book.
Keep writing the book. Yeah, right? Like now he can never rewrite that shit.
It's like everyone who's gonna think of my work now is gonna remember this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Contracts, man.
Contracts, man. Hopefully he just got paid what he.
Oh, he had.
Yeah. Probably
be a whole nother thing.
Paid, man. He's good. He's probably set. Like, Game of Thrones was the biggest show. In a long time.
Almost still is. There's
like Sopranos shit. Yeah, it like broke records and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Breaking Bad, that was
Breaking Bad.
way better show.
I've never finished Breaking Bad.
You are missing. Do you know how it ends and all that?
I don't. Like I probably kind of do, but like from what people have said, but I've never watched it.
Bro, that's a fucking sick show, and you're a rare breed. Everyone knows how Breaking Bad ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. And you don't.
Damn.
So you need to figure it out. And then you need to watch there's another thing that comes out. It's El Camino, the movie. You heard about that? The Breaking Bad movie.
No, what? I thought it was Gran Torino.
No, that's the Clint Eastwood. That's what I was thinking of too.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's El Camino's. It follows Jesse.
Cool.
Yeah, bro, you gotta look at the Breaking Bad is the best show I've ever.
That's what a lot of people say. I've been wanting to watch it, man. I just can't do with series like that.
What season are you on? And I can talk about the season. And
dude, it's been so long. I was on like second season.
Okay, I'm just gonna say shit that you wouldn't care about if you came across it. Okay, bro.
Go ahead and spoil everything for me.
No. No, you gotta watch it, dude. But Walter's character development and the whole show.
Yeah, I hear the character development's really
his relationship with Jesse, the fucking the what would you call it? Foreshadowing, and he has symbolism. Yeah, the symbolism in that show is fucking crazy. The pink teddy bear. You know what the pink teddy bear means yet?
Nope.
Bro, when you find out, you're going to be like, oh.
Like, damn.
Because you remember in the beginning, you see like a pink teddy bear in the water, and it's just kind of
It's been so long since I've seen any of the episodes.
Okay, first episode you see, it's going to be like a teddy bear, and it's just going to fall into the water, and it's just going to be fucking floating. You're gonna like, what the fuck? Okay,
a lot of symbolism behind that.
It's like a toy, and it's like, bro, everything has a reason. Like, anything you see on Breaking Bad is going to come back. Those the writers on that show were fucking sick. And the villains that they created, Gustavo Fringe.
Okay.
That's a good villain. That's an original villain too. He was just like a fucking chicken manager for a chicken place. And behind the scenes, he was running a whole drug empire, and he knew like all these Mexican cartel guys and had beef with them, and somehow, and they won't tell you until like this is where the
story picks up and stuff like later on.
That's the genius writing.
Because it really develops.
Yeah, because it'll show you Gus. This is how Gus can like be interpreted. It'll show Gus he's just a chicken worker. Oh, how are you doing today?
The chicken worker.
Yeah, why do I keep saying that? Excuse my I have a stutter that makes me speak weird. But
no.
It's like the chicken place. when Gus works there, you'll just see him talking to the customers. How can I help you today? Da, 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 like smile on his face. You wouldn't imagine this guy.
And he turned into like the fucking villain.
Yeah, and then you'll see him like fucking. He's always been the villain. Like that's the thing. Like,
I see.
Gus will fucking like leave his job and just like have a serious face. Like, did you do what I asked? They'd be all like, oh no, we need 2 more days. Like, oh, okay. We'll get another. He wasn't fast enough. Fuck him. Take him out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's exactly how they play. And then like, you know that's part of him, and you'll be like, what the fuck? Why did he do that?
Yeah.
And then they'll show like a little part of a flashback where he was just kind of like new to everything, and he's with his partner. But you wonder like, oh, what happened to his partner? Why is his partner not with him now? The writing and it all leads up.
It all like connects.
You'll figure out everything.
Connects.
Yeah. You'll see how all those connect. You'll see how he came to the restaurant was called Los Pollos Monos Pollos or some shit.
Los Monos Pollos.
And you'll learn how he got into the drug game. You'll learn what happened to his partner.
Cool.
And he's beefing
and
with.
And the way it unfolds is so like beautifully, so gracefully. That's good writing.
Man, that's
good
it's
writing.
Right on time, not too slow, not too fast. You wouldn't notice it happening. It's like a book. It's like watching a book. Like your eyes are just going. You're just like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
man, that's good fucking writing right there.
And you'll be confused, and you'll be confused for another episode. You'll be like, oh,
nice.
And then like, it gives you trust. You don't really know and just like every show, there's like things that aren't explained because they didn't get around to them, but you wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
Unless you went on Reddit or something,
Yeah.
And I think that's really good because you can get into that kind of writing and forget a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because these characters have so much depth. If you miss a beat, it's really noticeable. Like even Skyler's wife, she has a character. She's barely in the show that much, but every time she's in the show, she's playing a pivotal role.
Yeah.
She's with the kid. She's wondering what Walter's doing. She's looking through shit where Walter hid shit. Like she's playing a role every time she's in the scene. And Walter himself, as the main character, he's always moving forward with the story.
I see. Yeah.
He
being one of the main characters.
Yeah, you never see him just sitting around, just like letting the other characters do the work. The story's centered around him.
Yeah.
And how he fucking changed from a chemistry teacher.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was like turning into a badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And crazy, doing some crazy shit. Like,
and then it's like, the thing is, like, you'll
watch
the
his
show.
role is so iconic now, man. Like, everyone, like.
Oh my god, dude. People dress up for him as Halloween.
Yeah,
he's just the
I had a
dude
good
wearing
friend
a top
of
hat
mine
and
did everything.
shit.
He shaved his head for the whole thing.
Yeah, holy shit. That fucking Bryan Cranston is a fucking sick actor, dude.
Yeah. No, he's a badass actor.
Oh my god, I seen him in Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
And it was
what a change of roles, kind of, because he's still playing that like dad figure though. But he's just
like, so versatile.
You
can hire him for anything. It's like who else is a versatile actor?
Damn.
Fucking I know who I'm thinking about. Fuck me. That's what I say. Owen Wilson. Wow.
Owen Wilson.
Wow. Forget. Wow. No. Fuck. There's a lot, dude. Oh, if you're gonna talk about voice actors, Mark Hamilton.
Mark Hamilton.
Mark Hamilton played Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamilton voiced the Joker.
Really?
Yeah, and he's in the new He-Man show. What else did Mark Hamill do? He voice acts for a lot.
That's cool. Those are huge names.
And he's the Joker that you think of when you think of the Joker voice.
Like the OG.
That's Mark. Yeah, that's Mark Hamill's voice.
That's cool.
He fucking polarized the dude. Like
that's cool. Yeah, I know what you mean.
There were like old Joker voices before Mark Hamill. Yeah. Oh, Batman. Like no one can do it, dude. Like,
yeah, it's hard.
Everyone has a rendition of the Joker because the Joker is like he's a comic book character. Comic book.
Yeah, that's where it's all stemmed from. Yeah.
The thing about that I love about comics, I read comics, bro.
Cool.
They're so like unrealistic and comfortable. You know what I mean? You'll see someone punch a guy and his fist will go through a wall and you wouldn't think twice about it. Like, some comic shit. Yeah, punch that. And the dude will only be like this. Like he wouldn't have a broke face or anything.
Yeah.
Bro. It's just like you don't depend on realism. And then when you take that and you turn it into an animation and you just see these people come to life and do all these crazy things, it's like great. It's something you can't do in a movie without looking goofy. Or something in like another traditional media. Like you'll see even cartoons sometimes have a problem doing that without a comic background. Because,
true.
Because if it happens in a comic book, bro, I don't know. I might be biased. It's just speaking from an appeal, bro. It seems more fitting, like Superman, bro. Superman is fucking invincible. Like long story short, with the exception of kryptonite, dude.
Yeah.
You can't make a character like One Punch Man. And that's
One Punch Man.
manga anime. Yeah, manga and anime. You know, they go hand in hand. But those kind of heroes, like you only see them once in the blue moon. Goku. You know, these are powerful people.
It's true.
And they all come from comic backgrounds.
Yeah.
Or animation backgrounds. Animation, I animate.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
This is like a way different from everyone you're talking about.
What about Godzilla?
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Godzilla. Man.
I love Godzilla, man. I have like this big ass, like my uncle gave it to me a long time ago, but it's like this big ass Godzilla, like not an action figure, but it kind of is because it's huge, but it just looks fucking bad.
I was gonna say there's so many renditions.
I used to be scared of that shit when I was young. Like it was like in the corner of the room, and I was like, is that shit real?
The thing about Godzilla is they surrender him too much. He's such a cool character.
He is a cool character, and he's got like the innate like good in him or whatever. He kind of like watches over and does his shit.
They surrender him so much to so many rights. Like Godzilla versus King Kong. People loved it. I would have never let it happen.
Yeah. Because
they're incomparable. Godzilla would have fucking destroyed.
He would have destroyed Kong.
Bro, like
that's true, man. I think
I would have never surrendered that power because that becomes character lore.
Yeah.
So now you're telling me King Kong is on the same level as Godzilla.
He kicked his ass too. He did kick his ass, but he could have obliterated him.
He could have fucking obliterated King Kong. King Kong shouldn't have survived a punch.
I mean, Kong is dope though. I do like Kong.
Kong was bro. I remember watching Kong and thinking like, this is just a big ass ape. Like this is just a big ass monkey.
Fucking ape. Man.
Yeah, and he died from gunfire.
Yeah,
bullets.
That's right.
He was penetrable. Like you gotta
by
think,
humans.
By humans.
Like not just like it was 16.
It was more like Godzilla versus nostalgia. They were like thinking like, what was a big animal when we were kids that were Americans? What can fight Chinese Godzilla? Well, we have King Kong, some big animal on an island full of animals.
Yeah.
What did he fight? Other animals.
Yeah.
What was his powers? Some ape shit. He could
throw like a big rock.
He had some big ass bananas.
He could fucking
some shit.
Pound his chest and shit.
Yeah, pound his shit, pick up rock.
I like King Kong, man, but like I definitely think he would have got it.
You just like animals. I like animals too. I remember because you pet the dog with me, bro. At that one.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Bro, we just like animals, and we love.
Is Godzilla? I mean, he's non-existent, but kind of is an animal.
He's a dinosaur.
He's a fucking iguana, bro. Like, come on, let's be real. This guy's like.
But he was supposed to be like a rendition of a dinosaur, and he spit fire, and he was like Godzilla. You know.
You see him swimming though. The way Godzilla swims looks just like a fucking iguana.
Yeah,
swimming.
like a fucking.
He like be doing the little wiggle with his tail and shit.
He was a fucking menace. You know, like bro, like Godzilla had the idea, like thoroughly bred into the fucking minds of people that this guy is a fucking monster. He breathes fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They gave him anything.
Got the radiation powers and shit.
The radiation power. They gave him everything that he could. He could have been a Power Ranger villain.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He could have. Godzilla would have been a wonderful comic book if they made a comic out of Godzilla, dude.
That's true.
He would have made a genius comic because he had all the things that you needed to make a successful comic book. Powers, inhuman abilities, a human couldn't touch him.
And the relationship he had with like civilians and the public.
Yeah.
He was unique, you know?
Yeah, bro, and he fought.
Shout out Godzilla.
Shout out Godzilla, dude. Do your thing, dude.
And King Kong, I mean, you know.
Yeah, bro, do your fucking thing. Dude, but I don't know. King Kong, like I like King Kong. I just know his limits.
And you can't put him in the same arena.
Yeah,
as
I can't give
Godzilla.
King Kong too much like credit just because I like him. I do like King Kong, but if we were gonna look at him objectively, he's just a huge ass ape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He's an ape if you put times 10 at the end of it.
Yeah. Bigger, probably. Nah, you know, bigger than times 2. You say?
Because
I could say like times 50, like
50
at least.
Because I'm trying to put scales in my head. He was big enough to be on like the top 1/3 of the Empire State Building.
Yeah, but they made him bigger in like the new one. So I guess
that's what I'm saying. They had to.
It depends which one you're talking about.
They had to because he had to fit with the new lore. They surrendered the right of Godzilla to be on around the level of King Kong to make that possible.
And then also, but like they boosted King Kong
because you couldn't make Godzilla weaker to make King Kong on his level.
No.
The only thing you could do was make King Kong bigger.
Juice him up, man.
That's all you can do.
Juice him up.
And I think there was another King Kong, if I'm not fucking mistaken, where they went like back to the island and some shit, dude. And I had a King Kong game on Xbox. Fuck, what was it?
That's dope. I remember that actually.
Yo, because
that game.
like in one of the scenes, he like he was fighting a alligator or some shit, some kind of bird, and like he just fucking grabbed
Oh
his
yeah,
mouth
yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
snapped it.
It's like one of those reptile things.
Reptile, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that was the second. That was like another King Kong movie. It's so vague for some reason.
Was that, or was I thought that was the one with Jack Black, right? Hey, shout out Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black.
I love that
Jack
guy.
Black wasn't there. He was like a little. He had the hat.
Yeah, the
on
hat
and
and shit. He's like, oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Did
take
he
pictures
die?
and shit.
Did he die in that
know,
movie?
I don't know. Fucking
I hope they didn't kill Jack Black. I watched the whole movie. I watched it.
I love that movie,
watched
man. Like, it was great. No way.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
When it, because it came out when I was locked up.
How were the theaters in jail? No, I'm just kidding.
It's like a TV on like a little rolling.
Oh, man.
Dad brought in like a CD.
Yeah, bro.
That was the thing. Pristine.
That's funny.
Nah, bro. It was. Yeah, I think that's why it's so vague to me now, because it was just in one of those memories, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
And I was like,
that's like, I bet you that's like a weird like area of memories.
Yeah, so I was like watching a movie. Like I watched a lot of movies when I was locked up, dude. Staff would just bring them in and just like have CDs and.
That's a cool pastime. Like I'm glad they at least did that. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah,
just,
it was sick. It was sick.
Just so you can watch it. Like it's fun to watch this shit.
It was good to be out of the cell to do something instead of just sit around with nothing on. We had a TV we couldn't turn on.
Wow.
We could play like cards and shit.
Oh, I got you.
Other than that, you can just sit and talk. And I don't want to talk to these guys too much, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone lies.
Man, they need to make jails nicer, man. Like they're outdated as fuck. And like, first of all, obviously the criminal justice system is fucked to begin with.
Oh yeah.
But like, if they do have these large jails that a lot of them make a lot of money and shit like that, like just make them nice, man. Like, make it a nice room, and like, it's supposed to be rehabilitation, right? You know what I'm saying?
No, they invest the.
It's still going.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot, man. They invest the least amount in the prisoners and the juveniles themselves, and they put a lot of money into like wallets. No, they put a lot of money into like administrative shit and fucking new. Like buildings and new this and that, like infrastructure and shit. But bro,
yeah, sort of. You know, just not the right things. Like,
no, it's bro. I ain't gonna lie. I probably said that good, but that was shit, dude. We had like ass deodorants. Everyone was stinky. Yeah. It was like it was called maximum security.
Damn.
And it provided minimum security, like possible. It had like a little ball and some waterish liquid in there, and it was like water, dude. And like you're supposed to like roll it on your armpit. Whoa. Yeah, you're supposed to roll the ball on your armpit.
That's crazy, man.
And like the water would get picked up by it and just go around, you know?
Yeah.
It was gross. And like what? We had clothes branded Bob Barker. And Bob Barker was, or Baker. I don't want to give Bob Barker a bad name if that's not him.
Okay.
Probably Baker or some shit. And it was like the worst material, dude.
Yeah.
It was like, ugh. Like fucking piss stained underwear we had to share.
That's fucked.
We had to like put all of our clothes into a laundry hamper.
Yeah.
We'd have our name on the like the shit that we own, and you'd get your shit back, and there'd be like piss stained underwear from somebody else. And
that's nasty.
Yeah, it was fucking gross. Yeah, we fucking wore that every day.
I mean, that's the thing, man. Like there are criminals, right? And there are people who do harm to others, and that's the most serious crime, right?
Yeah, I will tell you. Most of them niggas should be in jail.
That's what I'm saying. There are people who should rightfully be in jail, but
yeah.
not all of them. And also, too, man, it's just inhumane to cage people in a way where it's just like, why not upgrade our system, or specifically prison systems, when you can? You know what I mean? If you have the resources, and I think it can be a win-win for like everyone involved, not only the inmates but the prison and shit like that. Like, just make it better living condition. Like, you know, obviously, like some people deserve to be there and deserve to like not have the best quality of life.
They have rooms for that. That's security.
Yeah, whatever, right? But just like improve it, man. And there's a lot of them who shouldn't be in there, you know. And if it's like a what's it called, like non-violent crime and shit like that, like come on, man. Like why are you being locked up for so long like that? Like, that's like some bullshit. Like, and then like on top of that, you having to go through those living conditions. Like, this is ass. This is not right.
I felt bad mostly for the drug offenders and shit. Cause
some of
them
all
were just
that
like
stuff,
straight up addicts. Yeah, some of them were just
man.
addicts, and I'm like, damn, you're locked up in here with me.
Yeah, I mean, shit, man. Where'd you go?
I was a violent offender.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wow, you're locked up with me. I'm like, shit, dude.
What happened?
Oh, I did robberies. I
So it
robbed
was like a
houses.
list of things, or you were like in and
For the
out?
things I got caught for, or
Yeah,
just
no,
the
no.
shit that I did.
What you got caught for? Like what you
Yeah, I was
ended
just
up?
a robbery and I choked my stepdad. Yeah.
Damn.
So I had assault, but they tried to say deadly weapon on my assault because I had a pencil fall out of my fucking pocket. I just got out of
No
school.
way. What the fuck?
Yeah, my fucking stepdad tried to write it on the report. As a juvenile, you can't really talk to the police about what happened if you're involved in the crime. Like if you're not, they can talk to you. But if you're involved in the crime, they're gonna skip you and just talk to whoever is victimized by you, quote unquote. You know. And I told you, my mom was a gold digger. She called the police.
Damn.
So when they came, they just seen me and my stepdad on the floor. I just
Y'all
assaulted
going
him.
at it like that, man.
Oh yeah, bro. I was about to kill that nigga, bro.
That is
I
your
let go.
stepdad. That's crazy.
No, he was a dick. He threw away my food.
That's such a peculiar situation. He
Yeah.
threw away your food.
He threw away my food. That was crazy. Fucking started choking him. And yeah, my mom had to call the police.
Damn.
The guy was like, "Oh, I'm a GD. I came from Chicago. I'm an OG from over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of your mom." Like he was just, and he was big and blah blah blah. I was scared.
Trying to throw his weight around all the time.
You say who?
Was he trying to like throw his weight around all the time? Like, is he trying to like?
He was trying to seem cool. One time he wanted me to count his money, and I didn't really care. I counted it and shit. Probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have these days. But yeah, I think he was just trying to flex in front of my mom. My
Yeah,
mom's a go-getter.
that's
what
a
I was-
weird situation to be in,
Yeah.
man. There's a lot of layers to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's like, and you're so young too. Like damn, bro.
I was like 14.
It's weird to be in a situation like that so young. You know,
Yeah,
to have
dude.
like a stepdad.
I was
that.
like fearful of like almost all my stepdads, and then like when I got to this one, I was like already cracking through it, and then he threw away my food that my sister gave me.
Damn,
And
that
I
was like
I haven't ate all
you were
day.
like damn.
I already been through jail. This was
Mhm.
like after I was going through everything. I was on parole. I was waiting outside my house. I would call my mom. My door's locked, and I'm like, "Fuck! I gotta piss. I gotta
Yeah.
eat." I'm just wait. I call my mom. She's like, "Oh, I'm on the way. I'm just I'm just over here getting food." My mom
Mhm.
takes forever to do everything. And then I tried to call my stepdad, and he blocked my number. And my call just went to block like the voicemail.
Yeah.
And so I called again because I'm confused. Voicemail. Call my mom. Hey, why isn't Greg like
Mhm.
his name is Greg? Like why is Greg blah blah blah? Mom was all like oh he's talking to me right now. I told him you said something. I was like, oh, he's talking to you, but I'm like, I was like, well, can he come unlock the door or something? Like, is he close by? And he's like, I'll tell him. And she was like I gotta go. He's calling me again. So I'm waiting outside my fucking house and shit. I'm pissed. I told you I lived around like just people who were just bitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. So they were just being gross and throwing shit, and I think they were playing with firecrackers or something. I was
Yeah.
getting annoyed. I was like, bro, I'm just trying to go in my house and just got out.
A lot of things going on. It seemed like a rough day too. Just
It was a rough day. Yeah, they don't usually play with firecrackers. You
Yeah,
know, I don't know why
yeah.
they were doing it that day.
Mhm.
I was going to an alternative school called Khan Academy. Fucking bullshit. I had to ride the public bus to get there.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, I thought I was on schedule. Like I was like, I haven't ate. I was a little late, so I missed the lunch, and you could only eat one time every day that day. Because it was like morning and afternoon classes.
Mhm.
And I was taking afternoon classes, so if you miss lunch, you're just not eating that day.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I didn't eat breakfast. Mom never cooked breakfast. You just went straight to school. Yeah. So it was like, bro, my stomach is gurgling. My God, like I'm fucking hungry. I'm pissed. It's hot outside. I'm in my uniform. It's like a collared little white shirt.
Oh, you had to do the uniform
khakis.
shit. Yeah, I feel that.
Oh my God, bro, I was pissed. And then like by the time my mom got there, it was like 45 minutes after I called.
Mhm.
I'm already like sunbathing, about to pass out on the table and shit. She unlocks the door. I'm ready to dive into my food. I forgot I had to piss. I was so hungry.
And that was the food that your sister got you?
Yeah, it was,
Okay.
it was just some donuts, dude. The donuts were
and
gonna.
you were hungry, man.
I was hungry.
You
That was
had a
gonna last
long
me.
ass day. Yeah.
I was hungry. There were like 4 donuts in there. I was like, that's fine. I'll wait until my mom cooks, but I'm gonna eat these donuts for right now. 'Cause my
Mhm.
mom never taught me how to cook. She didn't even want me in the kitchen while she cooked, so I knew nothing.
Yeah.
This was when I was 14, 15. When I got
Yeah,
out of jail,
that's
I
young,
still
man.
knew nothing. I had to learn.
That's
I
young.
learned all that shit like 3 years ago. I developed really late, you know?
Yeah.
So when I was talking to my mom, I was looking for my food and shit. I'm like,
Mhm.
I cannot find my food. And then I looked everywhere. Even looked in the trash can. I assumed you threw it away. I didn't see it in the trash can either. So I was like, my mom was talking to Greg, And I was like, Mom, where's my food? And she was all like, huh? Oh, no, Trey's just looking for his food, like talking to Greg on the phone. My mom was always on the phone, social as fuck. and he was all like, oh, Greg threw him away. I was like, Greg threw him red. I was like, Greg threw him away. You saw red, man. I was like, are you serious? Like, Greg threw away my fucking food. Yeah. And I haven't ate all day. And I've already been, like, pissed off at this nigga, bro. Mm-hmm. And she was all like, oh, yeah, he's over here getting mad. I was like, dude, do you know what I do when I'm not around here? Like, I was like, you're laughing. I'm pissed. I had, like, 3 guns in my fucking dresser upstairs. Damn. I wasn't a gun guy, though. Yeah. I was holding those guns. I didn't even use the guns in that gun. Yeah. Fucking, and they were all stolen from cars. Holy shit. Mm. But my mom was all like, he's laughing at you. Mm. And I was like, all right, baby. And Greg was all like, he'll talk to you when he gets here. I was like, yeah, he's gonna talk to me. Damn. I went upstairs. I was just waiting, bro. I was calm, man. I was just sitting there. I was just like, I'm waiting for I was just staring at a wall, bro. Kind of waiting for the pizza too. Yeah. I was just hungry. I felt defeated.
You ready to eat, man? You had a long day. That was like a kick in the face while you were down.
Yeah, bro. I was like, if he doesn't come, I'm just gonna wait until I eat and I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah. If he comes, I'm choking the shit out of him. I already had it.
You do what you wanted to do, yeah.
I already had it in my head, bro. I was doing push-ups. I was so mad. I was like, bro, I'm
hyping yourself up. Be like,
bro, I really was hyping myself up. And I was nothing but like 125.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, bro. And I'm still around that weight. I already told you when you came here.
Yeah,
I
your metabolism
fast, but I was working out every day right then, bro. Even before I went to jail, that's kind of what made jail kind of good for me. I was in a good physical condition when I got locked up. And when he came by to the house, I heard the knock. I was like, bro, no. Yeah, I got up. I went to the door. I unlocked it, bro. I pushed him into the front yard, and then like I fucking clotheslined him and fucking went behind him. He didn't fall from my clothesline. I didn't weigh that much. But like,
was he fighting back?
Him. Huh?
Was he trying to fight back or no?
I was just doing this. This all happened in like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Like when I say I clotheslined him, like if this was him, like I went like this, but like he stayed still.
Yeah.
So I just like wrapped around him.
I got you.
Like this. Yeah. And so he was getting choked out. He's bucking like a bronco and shit, but I'm on his back, kind of like flailing. Because he's a big guy. Yeah. You know. And so like after choking him, which I've been doing for a while now. Yeah. I was doing some bad shit outside of my house. But I knew how to choke somebody. Mm-hmm. And he started getting to his knees and shit. And I was like, bro, if I choke you for like 20 seconds longer, you're going out. Mm. And I kind of don't want that on my conscience. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. And that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, you had that awareness.
You didn't know when someone goes unconscious from choking, that's a lethal thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I've seen someone have a seizure after being choked.
Yeah, that's true. That shit happens.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to this guy if I just let him just like drop, because he was already going to his knees. So I let go. But when I let go, he was like, and he like got his breath back, but he got pissed and he started like trying to pick me up and like throw me to the floor and shit. Yeah. So we were like tussling, bro, and he ended up like getting on my pelvis and like sitting there and shit. I was like, bro, if you punch me, guy, like if you punch me, I'm going at your face so hard. And he was like,
so he was just like,
call the police.
Holding him down.
Yeah, he told me I was like, call the police.
Hey, man, that's good. That's good he wasn't swinging at you or anything.
Oh, bro, if he swung at me, I would have ended it.
You're still 14, though. That's like a big age, man.
Boy, I went to a barber shop. Those guys were teaching me how to fight every day.
Yeah.
I was ready from the start. Because he was like this. I couldn't reach his face because, I already tried.
Yeah.
But if he came down and tried to punch me, unless he started to do this shit, which I doubt he knew what to do. I doubt he would do that. But, bro, in that situation, anything could have happened.
That's true.
Honestly.
That's true.
But I was just saying, bro, if he came down to try to punch me, I would have just kept going. But I was like, I already choked you. Yeah. I already seen it. I'm fucking on the floor.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah. He was like, moving the floor. I was like, you threw my donuts.
Threw my dog, man.
Yeah, and then
I feel that.
And the fucking guy, he came over.
And when you're hungry, man, too.
Fucking hungry as hell. And then one of the fucking hood rats came around. He was like, do you need help? I looked at him, bro. I was like, bro, if I get out and see you again, you just ask my stepdad if he needs help.
Oh, damn.
Holding me down.
Damn.
I was like, are you serious? And my mom was calling the police. Police came. He was like, oh, you don't want to get your ass beat again, do you? I was like, are you police talking shit? It was a bad day, dude. I was pissed at everyone.
Hey, do you even get your food, man? What'd you eat?
I didn't eat anything. I went to bed starving. I went to jail. I was starving and shit.
You know, I know them the Joe snacks not be hitting.
I was ready to murder somebody when I think that's why no one was talking to me, because I was just sitting against the wall, just like hungry and
Angry,
pissed.
man. You felt defeated. You felt fucking
it's all like
pissed
I went
off.
to gym. He's like, well, guess you can sit over here. They're playing ping pong. You can play ping pong if you want. It's like guys just being nice to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting against the wall.
Damn, bro.
I'm just looking. I'm looking forward. And I guess I ended up noticing I'm looking at somebody. You know, like look, and then like you know how you kind of avert your eyes to him. Like I looked, and then I looked at him. He was all like, "You want to play?" He was playing ping pong. He was like, "You want to play ping pong?" I was like,
yeah.
Like I wasn't looking for problems, but I was pissed, dude. I was like, "Oh my god."
That's rough. That's a crazy story, man. That's a crazy story.
I was ready to murder that man, but that was my second charge because of that.
Damn. Well, I'm glad you've like kind of saying you found your consistency, and it seems like you're definitely trying to do good with everyone you're involved with, man. So.
Oh yeah, dude. No one throw away my donuts.
That's what's up. Just don't throw away donuts at the end of the day.
No one throws away my food anymore.
At the end of the day,
no
man.
one does that though. That was inhuman decency. I would have went back and choked him again. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, because who does that? And he was just.
Was he just trying to clean up around and shit? He just thought it was like old.
He was
like,
trying to discipline me.
What?
Stepdad, yeah.
Why? So why did he throw him away? Just like, oh, do you not know why?
Because I didn't clean the dishes because I thought my sister could have. I think of some shit like that. Because he wanted me to do everything around the house, and I was like, why isn't my sister doing anything?
Yeah.
And she was all like, that's a female. I was like, why you being a creep? You know what I mean? What do you mean that's a female?
Yeah.
That's
kind of weird.
supposed to be your stepdaughter.
It's a weird thing to say, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, if you don't stop slaving me around, all my stepdads did that to me, by the way. Like, I had to cut the grass. I was the only one cutting the grass, cleaning the kitchens. I was like grounded all the time. All of my other siblings weren't. Yeah. And I was the only male, by the way. So, yeah, I was treated the worst out of everybody, like all the time, getting whoopings like that.
That's rough, man. Especially when you're just an outlier like that, whether it's you being the only like daughter or the only son or something like that.
Such a sweet kid, man. One time I went home because I got pushed at the playground. My mom was like, "You gotta start fighting back." I'm like, "I know, cause Martin Luther King had a dream." Bro, I did not want to fight nobody, bro.
That's funny, bro.
I did not want to fight anybody. I was trying to be friendly.
That's good, man.
Yeah. They were bullshitting your boy, man. They were bullshitting me. But nah, that shit was bullshit.
Yeah.
But he's trying to sue my mom now for her car back.
Really?
Because he bought my mom a car, gold digger status. And my mom got rid of him, and now he's trying to sue my mom to get the car back.
Wow.
Funny. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Whoa. That's like, how could you do that?
And my mom called, and it's bad on both sides because my mom called the cops on me for him. Yeah, and I went to jail for 2 years. I could have been chilling.
That's rough, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough, not gonna lie.
I was ass. Nah, but I mean, this is how you look at life. It wasn't really as sad as probably you think it was to me, because my life was just fucking chaotic.
Got you.
It was more like a chaotic day and a chaotic life, you know. But like, yeah, I can see like if you had like a normal life and some traumatic shit happened. I have almost no trauma in my life. Probably I don't. I don't have any trauma. I can talk about anything in my life normally, just because of the fact like it was chaotic. It was, you know what I mean. Everything would have been traumatic if it was that way. Yeah. You know? It's just how you live it. And I was the chaos element in a lot of situations in my life, you know. So like I was robbing people, dude. I was hitting licks on houses.
Damn, man.
Those were the two things I was doing at the most. I wasn't really doing much else besides robbing houses, robbing people.
That's such a that
petty
path,
crimes.
that path, yeah.
A lot of petty crime. That was a petty thing.
I'm glad you got away from it, right?
Yeah. Grown now.
Don't do that shit.
Probably get shot these days, dude.
Hey, that's true, man. Yeah, also in Texas.
I was a kid too, so kids.
It's different. Whenever you're a kid like that, you'll have some leeway, man. But now, grown man do that shit. No excuse, man.
Grow out of that kind of shit.
There's no excuse. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah, it's kind of cringe to me when I see people like my age or older doing the shit that I was doing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And talking. And it comes a lot from rap music too. A lot of rap is cringe to me because
there's a lot of things that can stem from that can kind of lead certain clueless kids a certain way that can like think it's cool to do that shit.
And sometimes you grow up having to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's a necessity, I mean, it's a necessity. I mean, and maybe robbing someone's never a necessity, but it can feel like it in a certain moment in time.
I'll tell you when it's a necessity. Okay, it's like in a lot of neighborhoods, in a lot of like areas. people don't get along based by area, and it's a mob mentality thing. So if you're in another area and you see somebody walking by themselves and they're in an area of people that you don't like,
Yeah.
if you rob them, it's kind of justified in your mind because it's like, this guy's an op. This guy's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like he's from another side of town that I don't fuck with. Or I recognize this guy from school and he gives me funny looks all the time, yada yada. Because the first victims that I robbed were my bullies. I was getting bullied in school, bro.
That's the thing, man. Just like that mentality, and like I know it can be a part of a culture and a part of like.
And it's fucked up, yeah.
It's so toxic, man. Because it's not a win-win situation. It's like a win. It's a win-lose situation.
I was in front of a girl, dude, and like we were in a math class, and they were like these two big buff dudes, right?
Yeah.
And they were just like picking at me, bro. Like just picking at me in front of this chick, right? And like I started like shaking and shit, bro. Like, I was like, oh my, like these dudes are about to jump me and shit, you know? And the girl next to me, they called it out like, are you shaking? I was like, I'm not shaking. I shake when I get mad. Like I shake when I'm about to fight somebody. I was embarrassed, dude. And the chick next to me, she was noticing it. And she was cool with me before, and then she started like withdrawing a little bit, you know. I looked weak, and I was like, yeah, shit like that embitters
That's
people.
true,
Those are situations.
Those are those villain origin stories.
Yeah, they make you like, bro, like.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I wish I could have just beat the fuck out of them. Like I wish I could have just like went around and said I should have did it. Like you just be thinking all day, weeks. Yeah. And yeah, bro, I seen them walking. I seen like both of them, not at the same time, but yeah, you see these people alone, or you get them set up somehow, and you rob them personally.
Yeah.
You can do it in a coward's way at first. I didn't, but I know people who just like wore masks, you know, and they'd rob you with a mask, or they'd use a gun and stand at a distance until you put it on the floor.
Yeah.
Bro, I made it as personal as I could, just because I was angry, I was pissed.
It was like your vendetta. You felt
like I was hitting him with the pistol, and I was making sure he left with marks. I didn't want him to come to school the next day.
Damn.
Bro, yeah, shit embitters you, dude. And I was a small guy.
Yeah.
And I made sure I had people with me, bro. And it's just like things like that. Someone will come back and be all like, "Yeah, but you can't do it by yourself." No, I can't. But you couldn't. You bullied me when I was alone. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like you look at it from both sides. This is how villains think. It's like, I had people with me, but you had people with you too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you're getting a taste of your own medicine. Yeah. Even though this is a way worse way of doing it, maybe this is illegal. I'm taking all your money that you had on your pocket. I'm hitting you with a pistol. I got two guys with me. But bro, like I was alone and you were with the other guy picking at me, making me shake in front of this girl that I like. And nowadays, I do it all alone, but I'm too grown for that. Yeah. But I was a child back then.
Yeah, man. And like for you to figure out the world in that way too, it's that's harsh, man. That's bitter. That's cold, like you're saying.
Yeah, I was going to good schools. My mom was a gold digger. My dad that I live with right now. Well, I don't live with my dad. Yeah. That's my dad right now.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I talk with you, bro. But he's a wealthy guy. I'm not used to asking him for stuff. He low key wasn't in my life. He's trying to make up for it since I got out. You know.
Cool, man.
He doesn't really do much for me.
That's good though. He's trying to do some sort of effort.
You
do some sort of effort. And you can call him. Yeah, that's really good.
It wasn't his fault because I was always moving with my mom. You know, so like he couldn't really be in my life because I was moving around all the time with a new stepdad, this or that. You know, he see me like every other weekend type shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, he was a good dad, and my mom. He was a victim of my mom. My mom tried to keep him by having me. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
But my mom was cheating. She had a pregnancy. You know what I mean? Yeah. She was cheating. She had to dip out of there and moved in with the guy she got pregnant with. That guy, asshole. He had 2 kids already. Three kids already. They were assholes. They used to like see me in my room and like snicker and point at me through like the door, like, haha, you can't come out and watch TV with us. Why couldn't I come out and watch TV with him? I don't know. Damn. I don't know. And he had an older son at the time. The son lived with him. I wasn't the only boy at the time. But the son ended up having to move out, and I was the only boy again. Then all the friction was never on him. He was like, bro, we used to drive like 30 miles. Wait, not 30 miles, 30 minutes just to take him to school, just because he didn't want to go to the school around the corner. I was like, bro, you're giving him this treatment? I couldn't even stay at the school I wanted to stay at, and the school that I wanted to stay at was right around the corner from his. Yeah. So I was like. Wow. Yeah, I was never getting treated right, bro. And I was
that's rough, man.
I was innocent. No one wanted to teach me how to fight. No one wanted to teach me how to cook. I was the worst fighter you've ever seen before like high school, like freshman year. I couldn't do anything, dude. And I was all flimsy. I wanted to be in football. They put me in choir.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I feel that.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn. Yeah, man. That's rough. Like it
was
like
shit.
There's a lot of things that were up against you.
It's kind of comical. I could have made a show about it. Funny.
You can't. You still can't, man. Maybe you're onto something.
No.
I think what you're doing right now, like with the
just
podcast,
season 3,
and,
just start robbing people,
connecting. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Fucking Breaking Bad Part 2, man.
Fucking started breaking into houses for robbing people. That
Yeah.
shit, it was such a petty. It was so stupid, bro.
Yeah.
But I was a kid. But yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people were doing it in my area too.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh my god.
I get that.
The neighborhood next to my school has the worst reviews just because my school goes there every day for lunch, and they were like, "Yeah, these reckless kids. I just moved here, and the high schoolers are just too much to handle. Oh my god, they just smoke weed all day. Cops don't do anything. They just leave litter." I was like, bro, that was us. That was us. I was with those kids. I was like,
the hoodlums, man.
shit. Yeah, we were hooding.
I understand.
Like a motherfucker, bro. But nah, that shit. Shit should have purged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit's here. It's chill. My life is way different. You wouldn't even believe that. I got stir now.
A what?
I got stir hydration now.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you know?
Hey,
Yeah.
sponsor this guy, man.
Shout out Stir.
This guy gave me a stir hydration, and I've never felt more hydrated in my life right now.
Turns your water gray in a good way.
Turns a lot of gray, he said.
In a good way.
That's funny.
Nah.
Hey, man, right here, let me give you a little quick shout out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you see that?
Quick shout outs. It's 1:36. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Foam, right here. I had my homie, Artist in Red. Let me double check her Instagram.
Yeah, show the Instagrams. We got the camera right here. You can just pop them up.
All right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got this artwork commissioned by my homie.
I think I met
Madison.
I hit her up on Instagram too, and I think I said
Madison, Artist in Red on Instagram. She has amazing pieces, and she did this. Thank you so much for doing this awesome piece for me, for Foam and my band. Yeah, man. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think I commented on one of her posts, and I was like, yeah, that was some good shit.
She's cool, man. She's super sweet, and she did awesome work, and she's got really good work. And a bunch of those artists, too, man, like at those artist meetups and those, like, at vendors, you know, that they got their own tables and stuff. They really do. They just have badass setups and
like,
shit like that.
West Coast Cassie, I believe her name is.
That's right.
Like, I got one of her keychains.
And what about, what's the mountain, the CBD thing?
Oh, yeah. Bro. Yeah. I didn't even know Delta 8 was good. Let me do a little sponsor real quick. I didn't even fuck with Delta 8 until, like, I got this shit, okay? CBD was nothing to me. I was smoking THC, like, over, like, 25%. I didn't want to touch any of this shit, right? I was like, 1 gram would do nothing to me. I'm Iron Man when it comes to that kind of shit. And then a lady, she was so nice. I was just talking to her. I was broken in an event, and she was like, you know what? You can just have one. I couldn't even pay for it. I was like, don't give it to me. And she was like, you have to have it. I said, you have to let me PayPal you later or some shit, or I'm not going to forgive you. This shit was like the best shit I've smoked in a while, and I've only had like a little bit of half a gram of it. And it's got me high.
Is that what we're
chilling.
Smoking?
Yeah, that's what we were smoking.
It's chill, yeah.
We were smoking this whole time. We were just chilling and vibing, bro.
Good, nice, like, calming kind of high.
It's
too.
calm.
It's nice, yeah.
You don't get a headache. You don't feel confused.
You don't have like that weird fog. Sometimes if you get too high, you know.
You get no fog. You can do this shit and be focused on anything you're trying to do.
And the action of smoking something is just nice and peaceful.
Yeah, bro. I've been telling people I'm start buying Delta 8, and it's cheaper. And cheaper isn't worse this time. Delta 8. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Delta 8. Maui Wowie.
Maui Wowie.
Making me strange, bro. Get that shit ASAP. That shit.
Hey man, shout out Trey. What's your production thing? It's the
Moonface podcast, episode 2.
Productions, Moonface podcast. Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir.
And Foam, man, thanks for kind of letting me represent Foam. Like I said, I don't have the rest of the boys here, but Nico, Tomas, Julian, you know, they would all love to be here, but they got other stuff to do. We're
gonna do a live one soon, bro.
We'll do everyone together. We'll talk about it. We can dive a little bit deeper into like the music stuff, like
bro,
them, you know. But I'm just like, this is cool, man. This is fun to hang out, you know.
Oh yeah, just us rambling and me stuttering and rambling and talking about random shit.
Passing the pipe back and forth.
Going on fucking tangents, starting one topic and then just talking about
Game of Thrones, Caesar, the Roman Empire.
Yeah, we never finished any of those topics. we just kept bouncing.
Godzilla, King Kong.
Fucking comics and shit.
I love it, man.
Probably sounded like I knew nothing about any of these things.
Some foam shit, some music shit, artists and vendors, man.
Yeah, we're going to do this again, bro. And I really appreciate you coming on Moonface Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna post this tonight if I remember. I'm gonna start posting TikToks if I remember, and they're gonna be nice. Follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna take it over. I swear to God. And if you don't follow me, I'm gonna behead you when I'm the king. I promise I will. And I'll find out.
Quick shout out Foam-esque on Instagram. FOAMESQUE. You can find us on Instagram and watch all our stuff on there. Yeah.
Now time is a race. I'm losing 'cause of you.